Today's download came in quiet. I would describe it like a whisper, and it came in right at the split of dawn. If you're new here, my name is Maya, the Untamed Oracle, and I use astrology to channel what's unseen so you can stand in what's real. And before I get started, I want to say that I assume when I speak that you, the listener, are already operating from a high frequency of love, not fear or lack. That is your default. Today's message will show you how to maintain that vibration no matter what storms try to pull you down. So let's take a breath together. Now let your heart open and let us walk this moment. First, before I get started into the message, I want to give some astrology and energy context. We have the sun about to enter Libra tomorrow. It's currently preparing a shift from Virgo to Libra. In its upcoming sign, the sun is considered debilitated, meaning its expression of will and identity feels softer, more complicated. Libra is Venus's home, thus the sun entering Libra spreads a theme of relationships, balance, harmony, but also with challenges. The sun's debilitated state might weaken confidence, making choices more confusing. Also, transits today show Sun square Jupiter in Cancer and Sun opposite Chiron in Aries. The moon is in a dynamic position, interacting with nodes or shadow points. Moon K2 connections around this date show that. And it's stirring karmic release, emotional disturbances, or inner detachment. So in all, the sky is pushing you towards balance through tension, and it's asking you, where do you give away your power? Where do you hang your identity on others? So I want to dive into the mythology to give you another perspective on these energies. The sun in mythology is the king, the father, the identity force. The sun is the one who needs recognition and clarity. But when the sun steps into Libra, its throne is challenged. Libra is relational, dialectical, and focuses on harmony more than dominance. The sun, entering its debilitated space, must learn to lead through diplomacy, not force. Jupiter, known in mythology as the king of gods, Zeus and Jupiter, is the principle of expansion, promise, and right timing. When the sun squares Jupiter, the mythology calls out, don't overpromise, don't inflate what you can't support. Pride must be tempered with humility. In mythology, Chiron is the wounded healer, and it always shows how our deepest wounds become our greatest teaching. Opposing the sun, Chiron demands you to heal your identity, not through external validation, but through inner witnessing. So today's cosmic story, you have the king, the sun, standing at a crossroads. He must step into his power without overreaching, without losing balance, and without forgetting his womb. The stories you live today reflect that mythic tension. Let me bring it together to show what this means for you. Because the sun is weakening in Libra, you may feel less confident in asserting yourself. Doubts may begin to creep in. You may start to think, am I being selfish or should I just adapt? Use these feelings as clues, not commands. Witness them, don't become them. You may be pulled to please or to harmonize at your expense. Resist that. Harmony doesn't require self-erasure. Expect emotional flashpoints. People asking something from you, situations demanding your yes. Others may try to manipulate balance by using guilt, charm, or dramatics. Don't fall into that trap. You're being tested to see, can you hold your boundaries and remain graceful? Can you preserve your sovereignty without becoming rigid? In relationships, some voices will pressure you to compromise your clarity. Some will expect you to mirror them. But love that asks you to shrink is not love. It's fear in disguise. In some cases, we interact with others who are at a lower frequency, and we may fall into the trap of meeting them at that frequency. When you operate in a lower vibe, this can look like yielding to guilt in order to maintain peace, accepting relational roles that demand your sacrifice, trying to use logic or diplomacy to negotiate love where reciprocity doesn't exist, overextending promises or commitments from fear of rejection. If you make decisions from scarcity, you'll bind your future. And we do this all the time. None of us is perfect. It's just important in this energy to recognize it and don't stay trapped. If you stay trapped, you'll attract more imbalance, more regret, more needing wolf energy. When you sense you've slipped, return to light. Pause, breathe, and remember that your vibration is your foundation. I'll give you some tips on how to move back into alignment. First, affirm your sovereignty. Say to yourself, I own my boundaries, even in tension. Secondly, speak your truth gently. Language matters today. Diplomacy wins over force. 3, use the mythic mirror. Reflect on it. Reflect. Which archetype am I serving? The king, the peacemaker, the wounded healer? Based off of that, make adjustments. 4th, pause before saying yes. Any commitment asked of you now needs your clarity, not your default generosity. 5th, protect your inner field. Solitude, prayer, grounding, ritual, all of that will help in this energy. Return to your center before you offer yourself outward. 6, discern who adds to your peace. Some will ping with your frequency and others won't. Let decisions unfold with patience. Today demands you lead from your soul, not for applause. It demands that you balance tension without fragmentation. It demands you to stay sovereign in relational storms. If this landed in your bones and it resonates with you, please like this video to seal it. Comment, I stand in my light, if you choose grace and sovereignty over regression. And if you're not yet subscribed, please do so. That way you won't miss the next transmission. Until next time, walk gently, guard your vibration, speak your truth, and always live untamed.